today on our program. In the feature soon on screen, you will see a military biographical drama entitled The Battle for Sevastopol, filmed about the life and feats of the hero of the Soviet Union, Lyudmila Pavlichenko. A well-known Spanish actress, Victoria Abril, has visited Almaty recently. See the exclusive story in our special art event. And in our feature On the Front Line, we'll be visiting the State Film and Photo Archive, the only specialized archive of Kazakhstan in which priceless history and memories of the Kazakh nation are stored. The hero of the program, if Master has it today, is a talented singer, composer, and soloist of the band Sahar, Anvar Djurayev. A film of the Ukrainian-Russian production Battle for Sevastopol has been rolled out. This is a historical biographical movie about Lyudmila Pavlichenko, the most successful woman sniper in the world, who had to her credit 309 confirmed successful kills of both soldiers and officers of Hitler's army. The work over the movie started in 2012 with investigations into the archival material devoted to Lyudmila Pavlichenko. Sergei Makritzy was invited as the film's director, who is very famous with his cinematography work in a number of television and film projects. After his joining the project, the script had been changed towards a greater consistency of the official biography of Lyudmila Pavlichenko. The filmmakers described their work as a psychological biopic about the tragic destiny of a woman at war. The events spanning from the 1937 to 1957 of the 20th century are described in the film. Filming took place from the end of 2013 till June of 2014 in the Ukrainian capital city of Kiev, Sevastopol, and Odessa. The budget of the movie was $5 million. Recently, the famous Spanish actress Victoria Abril has visited Almaty. Yesterday, a press conference with the star was organized on the initiative of the General Consulate of France in Almaty. Besides the press conference, a viewing of the famous film of Pedro Almodovar, High Heels, with Victoria Abril in the main role, was included. I work in the Embassy of France in the Committee for the Organization of Cultural Events. I met Victoria in France and I had an idea to invite her to Kazakhstan. I had this plan before, and I wanted to bring someone famous, a well-known actor or artist. And it is a great find for me to be in Kazakhstan and to have an opportunity to organize such cultural events here. Victoria Abril has played in more than 80 films. She was born on the 4th of July, 1959. She's been doing ballet since she was 8 years old. She made her first film debut at the age of 15 in the film Obsession. She started working hard in the mid-1970s. In 1982, she moved to Paris. She also filmed in Italy, France, and the USA. She was nominated twice for the highest French movie award, the César. She also won the Silver Bear for the Best Actress in Concha de Plata in the Goya Awards. The best roles were played in the movies of famous film directors and Vicente Aranda, Pedro Almodovar, Carlos Saur, and Manuel Gutierrez Aragon, as well as Nagisa Ashima, and many others played as well. Despite her busy schedule, the actress claims that when she received the offer to visit Kazakhstan, she accepted it with great pleasure. The star spent time to answer the questions for the press and the fans alike, and shared with them her next creative plans. This is my first visit to Kazakhstan. After this trip, I'm going to Mexico to a film festival. And then I'm making a film in Spanish with the film director Vicente Villanueva. From the end of spring till December, I will be filming French soap operas. I wish you happiness, happiness, and more happiness. The actress admitted that she wouldn't mind filming a Kazakhstani film, but she hasn't received such an invitation yet. Perhaps this is only the first event organized in the French embassy. The goal of this event is to exchange cultural values and experiences. The organizers promise to plan such events in the future, where not only world film stars, but also famous musicians, artists, and many other representatives of art will be invited. It is very pleasant that the Embassy of France promotes the integration of French movies and French culture into our society and our culture. Such events are taking place for the first time on the initiative of the French Embassy. Besides inviting here French actors and film directors, they also show films. It is really great that we have a chance to touch the legends of French cinema and communicate directly with these people. Today we are visiting a wonderful place where the history, memory, and vibrant energy of the Kazakh nation has been imprinted on video, photo, and film documents, in which they are stored for over 70 years. Just 18 people work in the only specialized archive of the Republic of Kazakhstan, and they are masters of their business, who sincerely love and have preserved the unique historical documents for future generations. The Central State Archive of Film and Photo Documents and Recordings of the Republic of Kazakhstan collects, stores, and uses audiovisual documents about the history of the Republic of Kazakhstan over the period of the end of the 19th century until now. This is not only for filmmakers, but also ordinary people come to us. Over the period of self-identification, people are interested in knowing about their grandpas and grandmas. I mean, they want to know about their genealogy. It's very interesting for people. Now we are in the inner sanctum of the archive of the Republic of Kazakhstan, the movie storehouse. The most important thing is that all the documents do not lie dormant on our shelves. They are all able to be accessed for all people. We have many criteria of selecting documents for state storage. One of the first criteria is the date of the document. The older documents are more unique and meaningful. Further historical significance of the document is paid attention to. About 500,000 documents are saved in the fund of the archive. The largest one, according to its number, is the stock of photos, the fund of which has more than 250,000 photo documents. We have more than 50,000 film documents as well. The first film document was dated in 1925 and called The Celebration of the 5th Anniversary of Kazakhstan in Kizloda. The smallest part of our funds is recordings. We have only about 25,000 of these documents. To save the information and print it on film, we have to start the process of transferring images from traditional film media to modern ones. The first stage in digitalization of the document is to check the technical condition of the film. The next stage is cleaning in this wonderful machine, which is called Ultra Clean. Just after cleaning, the film can be sent to a scanner. This is the hall where the final stage of scanning documents occurs. We are transferring them to the modern media. In 2012, in the history of archive activities, our state for the first time was equipped with unique equipment. These are sound scanners, film scanners on which we can correct the light, color, and sound during the process of scanning. Now it is absolutely cleaned and synchronized, color-corrected, light-corrected documents, which can be sent to the server. And now we provide users with an ideal version. We have the most extensive system of scientific reference systems to ensure the efficient search of any kind of documents. It is a cataloging system. It is very important for us to make people think that these documents which are stored in our family album should be transferred to the state storage. And we can guarantee that these documents will be saved for ages. And our grandchildren and great-grandchildren will be informed about the historical perspectives of audiovisual documentation. The hero of today's program is a talented singer, musician, and composer, Anvar Djurayev, the soloist of the vocal instrumental band Sahar. I have been interested in music since I first heard it. In the 9th grade, we organized a band. Music is my heart and my soul. My parents wanted me to be a lawyer or an attorney, but I think that my destiny was already decided at that time. All the same, I graduated from an economics college, and then I worked in a tax inspection office. But at the end, I came to music. I began recording songs, and I started my music career on the big stage. The career of our hero got started in the end of the 1990s in his motherland, Uzbekistan, as the enthusiastic young musician decided to organize a musical band with the name of Sahar, recording several songs. The first song performed by them became popular in a few days and resounded on all the radio stations. Earlier in my career, I used to like rock and pop rock and hard rock. We used to listen to Aerosmith and Rolling Stones and various rock bands, and our music was really close to rock. But our tastes have changed over time, and now we are keen on listening to electronic music, synth-pop, and dance sounds. Besides performing their own music, the band is becoming famous for their quality live performances of cover versions of popular international hits. I think the most important thing for all musicians and people who work in art is to leave something behind and release the most significant album, to perform the most significant song. We have many creative plans. This year we are planning to record 3 albums. We record the album completely in Kazakh, and we will record another album in Uzbek for the Uzbek market, and an ethno album in which we'll be touring Europe and America. The band always seeks to experiment with genres. The immediate plan of the musicians included recording a new ethno album with the use of Kazakh national musical instruments. Music is everything for me because I grew up with music, and I'm keen on it. Music has opened many doors in my life and opportunities for me. I have only music because I enjoy my life and I enjoy communicating with other interesting people, spiritual and creative people. This is all thanks to music. Success is hard work, labor, and honesty with the audience. We are honest with our audience. In fact, I'm a perfectionist because everything that I do and the attitude that I have towards my work, I do everything scrupulously. And we do everything carefully and honestly. The stage is a place where it's not possible to hide and where you can't deceive people.